got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Black Knights of Oklahoma City and the Houston Oilers. And we are underway from Houston. Cavante Turpin now to return. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. First play's a run with Nwangu. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these... There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run? Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quiddy Pay, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Back to Nwangu again on 1st down. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Kene Nwangu. With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Oilers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to get 34.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. When you look at this defense, they were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Powers through, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They'll set up a throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Watkins with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. That is caught by Dell. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll audible to something else. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one home. That's a touchdown.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And I think the ball's out. It's going the other way.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after one.
Here we go. Good.
Now a 2nd and 10.
You got a mini base. Hey, can. All right.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
All right.
To throw is Fields.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
They'll run here with Taylor.
It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now,
and it's intercepted at the goal line.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Gave up 6 points going the other way.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And it is 28-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call you.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right?
Yeah,
you'd make sure that he gets targeted, but the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the toss, here's Nwangu. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just bad. He'll try and throw here on the fake.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Oilers are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll run it here.
You're so gay for that.
Now inside the 25.
And touchdown!
Tank Dell, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Black Knights are able to claw one back.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Let's go.
Third and long. It's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here.
That's complete to Dell.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now it's 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Back to throw, Fields.
This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Fields. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Now they send a man in motion right. They snap it to Fields. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Oilers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.